AMPSIM is an AMPSIM, right? Not really. I want to say that there's so much that goes into making a plugin and designing a plugin that it's very, very, very complicated. And yeah, that's why for some of you, some of these AMPSIMs don't really sound that great. But what happens when you bring one of the heavyweights of audio
in 2024?
Let's find out together. Today, my friend, we're going to be checking out the Lion 68 Super Lead by Universal Audio. I'm Jorge Lanzas, and now we break it down, baby. Alright, my friend, thank you so much for being here once again. And here we are checking another plugin. And like I was saying, I had to mention at the very beginning that this is one of the heavyweights of the audio industry. They unequivocally make some of the best sounding plugins, and I'm going to say that I really love the way they sound. And for me, they really do the trick because I find myself like using different kind of plugins, almost like as if they were hardware. What do I mean by that? Like I almost try to like pick and choose like the ones I'm going to use, for example, in the vocal. If I use the 1176 with the blue stripe, I'm not going to use it in anything else. I already used it in the vocal. And then I just change to any of the other compressors that I have. Of course, the lower I get in the totem pole of importance in the instruments that I have, the less picky I get. And I just start like dropping any kind of duplicates, and later maybe I will commit those tracks. Okay, I'm going to start rambling, but you know, that is my subject. I really love audio plugins. Let me know if you do too in the comment section down below, so maybe I can start making more videos about audio.
Moving on.
Here we are in my computer and I have the plugin loaded. I haven't checked it. I haven't tweaked anything about it. I literally just loaded it into my computer, and that's what we're listening to, or will listen to, because I want to check the interface first. And if you know everything about the interface, go to this minute right here where I'm just going to be making noise. Let's go. I'll meet you there. Okay, so coming into the plugin, the first thing that really strikes my attention is like the choice of interface that they're going for, like this like split screen type of situation. And I don't see like any button to make the plugin any bigger. Maybe, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it just looks great now that it's big. Drop it in the comments. I know what we're saying. I know what we're doing. Anyway, so I was saying, like, very interesting to me, this like split screen type of interface. I've never seen anything like that. Right, so let's start checking the interface. First, we have the UA button. I like to see that we have an A and B button so that we can make either instant comparisons or maybe just switching from one sound to the next. I don't know, maybe you're a music director and in your gigs, you're programming a Pro Tools session that is running a lot of stuff in the background. That would be useful to have. Then, of course, we have our input level. I love the way that they are using this little gate. It looks pretty cool. Okay, engage, disengaged. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then we have our section with presets. Let's see what we have. I like that they take it out of the way of the plugin so that you can actually keep focusing on the plugin and just see this. Okay, see, there's a couple
presets.
Not too many, I'm going to say. Okay, let's close this. Then we have room, which I assume it's like a little bit of reverb or something, and then an output knob. I'm curious about this room. I'm really, really curious. We're going to tweak that. Okay, now we have the amp itself, and I see that there's lead, bass, and brown. Nice. So we have 3 amps. Got it. That's pretty nice. I wonder what the differences are, and we're going to discover it together. And then we have a couple cabs. Let's see what else we have here. Stripped on axis, off axis, totally different cab. And we're going to have to play the mix match game. Okay. And then we have another brown JB, EV12. Oh, wow, we have a bunch of cabs. And direct. Trust me, you don't want to use that unless you want to have something very cool and spacey and vibey, maybe. I don't know about your tastes. Okay, but all kidding aside, let's go back to the original sound. And then I like to see this. This is like, I don't know, like a shortcut list to all the sounds in the amp. That's actually pretty sweet to have. And then other than that, I'm surprised to not see like any like effect section or anything like that. And then right now, the other thing that is catching my attention is this bright cap, ghost notes, boost. So I'm going to be pretty curious to check that out. But then again, no effects. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so that would be pretty much the whole interface situation. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And remember, while you're there, like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Alright, that was very nice and all, but now let's do what we came here to do. Let's stop the talking, get to the rocking, and grab a guitar. Today we're going to be using my Gibson Les Paul Studio because I thought, how fitting, a Gibson Les Paul and a Marshall, right? This would be the perfect moment for you to go get your set of headphones, speakers, AirPods, whatever you like to use, whatever makes you feel comfortable about what you're listening to, so that we can have a meaningful conversation in the comment section down below. Okay, bridge pickup, everything on 10. Start by checking this gate really quick. Effective and quick. Wow, it's doing some sort of like magic because it didn't cut the note at all. Even when we were under that threshold where the gate is supposed to be closing, we were still hearing the note just like naturally decaying. So whatever they did right there, I think that was pretty nice and clever. Sounds pretty nice, but I always hate this kind of like roomy sound. Let's see what happens now. I mean, I think that sounds pretty good without that room sound, but maybe let's add a little bit. I mean, it just sounds really good. I think like that adds a little bit of like a natural vibe to it, I guess. But I'm not the biggest fan of having a room sound on a guitar. But whatever, it sounds pretty good. Let's see what happens if we start tweaking it. First of all, I want to check if this works. It does work. Look at that. So let's check it out and turn the volume 2 really quick. Let's put it, I don't know, in 5. I mean, it just sounds really nice and very fat and warm too. Like, it doesn't have like that tinny mid-range that a lot of like AMPSIMs have, I think. And I really like the way it's absorbing, like how I'm hitting hard, like the interface and stuff. I mean, that to me sounds really, really good now that I started to think about it a little bit more. But look at these settings too, like treble, like at 7, middle, almost like all the way up. Nice presence. I mean, it does sound really nice. Whoever did this tweaking did it really nicely and tastefully. All right, now let's go back to what we were trying to do and let's jump these guys. I mean, this thing has like dad rock all over itself. Like, it just sounds like super dad rock, right? I mean, it sounds really, really good. Let's see what happens if we use this. I mean, it sounds really nice. Let's see what happens if we just for fun pin it a little bit, the volume 2. Okay, now I feel like this excessive mid-range is a little too much. Let's turn it down there. Okay, now I need a little bit more presence to pick up where they left off. Really nice sounding. Let's see what happens if we start tweaking these things. Let's go back to maybe 5 in every location. Okay, so now that we did that, let's start checking this jumping again and let's start tweaking the gain structure a little bit more so that we can actually hear how the amp sounds. Okay, definitely this doesn't want to be pinched the way it is right now. It just got really muddy, I want to say. Let's go back to our original preset. There's that roominess that we hate, or that I hate at least. This would be a great moment. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like that kind of roomy sound or if you don't really like it. Like, I just wonder why every company focuses so much on giving you that sense of room. Do you like it in your AMPSIMs? Let me know in the comment section down below. And remember, don't be a party pooper. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's go back to this then. I mean, that to me sounds pretty nice. Let's try to hear the next amp. Wow, this one sounds even better. Let's hear a little riff and let's start comparing them. Wow, this one to me sounds even better. Let's see what happens if we jump it. I mean, I really enjoy just the tone of this. It's just like so warm, so like syrupy. And this one, the gain sounds really nice. Let's see what happens if we turn the bright cap off. Now that we're comparing apples to apples without the bright cap, I feel like we can understand the sound of the amps a little bit better. I mean, that to me sounds really nice. Let's see what happens here in the brown section. And let's start without the jump. Yeah, the character is pretty nice. Let's see what happens again if we jump it. I don't know about this one. This is maybe not my favorite. Let's see if the bright cap makes it better. I mean, it did make it a little bit better. Now let's go head to head. I mean, they all sound really nice. I want to say that maybe my favorite is this one. I mean, it just has something to it. It sounds really nice. Now, let's see what happens if we check a couple of the presets really quick. We were on Lion Super Lead. Let's see what happens in the Magic Tone. I mean, anytime I hear this room is gonna kill me. I wish they would have kept it out of the equation. Or like somewhat like a moderate sound, like I don't know, 5. So now prepare to be bored with that same riff over and over and over again in different presets and see what happens. On that note, my friend, let's go get a few conclusions. So there you have it, my friend, and that's a quick look at the new Universal Audio Lion 68 Super Lead amp. But other than that, my friend, let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite preset or which one was your favorite amp. I would love to hear your thoughts on all these things in the comment section down below. And remember, while you're there, like, subscribe. If you can financially support me, hit that super thanks button. I thank you so much. And if you have some more time to spend with me and watch another video, go watch this one right here. I'll be waiting for you right there, my friend. Thank you for being here today.